Clown.
Okay.
Hey guys, happy Sunday. Welcome to I'm Fine, We're Fine, Fuck.
Hello.
Hi guys. Welcome.
You know that Sue was saying that she felt like her week was off. This week she goes, I feel like out of touch because I normally see the ladies in the middle of the week.
I know.
It was weird. This has been weird. I feel like I haven't taled to them. We have.
Everyone was busy, like the nights that one didn't work for the other.
Yeah, that's funny shit.
So I thought that we would talk about today Mel Robbins and about the let them theory. I don't know if everybody knows what that is. I guess there's like 5 takeaways of the let them theory. It's like protect your energy, focus on what you can control, stop people pleasing, finding your peace, freedom comes from acceptance. So that's basically, I think, I mean, I can go in more in depth into that, but basically that's what it is. So I'm just, I don't know, I just find it really interesting because I feel like lately I'm resonating a lot more with it and understanding it. So I just wanted to know, you guys knowing what the let them theory is, I guess giving like little scenarios of what does that mean? What is the let them theory? Like, you know, I guess a good example, you're dating someone and then all of a sudden they ghost you or they stop talking to you. And then, you know, maybe a week later, all of a sudden they start talking to you again. And you're like, okay, let them. Yeah. And then how do you deal with that? But so I'm just saying,
because it's one thing to say it.
It's very well another to actually then put it into action and stuff. But I'm just saying, like, examples.
Or like if somebody like upsets you in a friend group, or if somebody like hurts you or something, and you're supposed to do the whole let them, but then you're sitting with that. How do you put that into action? Okay, well, you know what? If that's how they feel, then I can't let them. I can't control how they feel.
Yeah, sometimes that's hard.
Right? It still bothers you.
You can be good at saying that. Well, let them talk about me. Let them do this. Let them do that.
It weighs on you somehow.
It sits with you, and that's I don't think like you need to deal with that.
That's how. Yeah, but I think that's the thing though. Like what she's saying is that it's not just saying let them. It's like, okay, letting them, that is you've decided that's what you're going to do. Yeah. Okay, so now what am I going to do with that? Like, okay.
How am I going to handle it?
How am I handling it? Like, what am I going to do about that? Like, okay, you did what you did. Whatever, that's your problem. And now, what is your decision, I guess, to deal with it?
I find that I've been self-reflecting a lot lately.
Yeah.
I have to, I should say, because, and I find, say if somebody's talking bad about you or something, and you could, again, they could say let them, but like if I have to talk to myself, and
if someone's talking bad about you, I think the point is, you can't stop them.
No,
they're going to do it. Regardless whether you like that, not like that, even whatever.
If it pisses you off,
right. So okay, fine. And it's what you do after.
Yeah.
So then what is it that you do after? What is she saying that you do after?
It's so she's saying like if she was sitting here right now, how is she saying? Talking? So I guess the misconceptions of it is, yes, a lot of people are like, okay, yes, we say let them, and then what do we do about it? Okay, well, now we're sitting with it. So she's saying it's not to mean to being a pushover. It doesn't mean you don't communicate your needs. It does not mean ignoring toxic behavior. Rather, it means letting them be toxic, and then you let yourself make a decision about whether to keep them in your life. Like it's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like what are you doing then about it after the fact? So let them, because you're not going to stop them from talking about you.
True.
You can't do anything. You're going to sit there and like stress about it, right? And or text them right at and be like, and like, okay, what is that going to do? Nothing.
No.
It's only going to stress you out even more.
Yeah.
So it's knowing what are you going to do about it after the fact. Okay, they've talked about you. You now know about it. What are you going to do about it? Right?
How would you handle it?
How do you handle it?
I would accept it. Doesn't mean that I like it, but obviously I have to accept it because what other choice do I have? And I think it would depend on the situation and a little bit like a background, how long this, or whatever the situation
How long
is.
your relationship has been with
Yes.
this
Is it
person.
worth
trying to
Is
say?
it worth trying
Yeah.
to
Yes. Who did it come from?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
if
true.
it came from somebody, like like you guys know, I don't care. People say things about me all the time.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But if it actually came from somebody that I did care about, I would accept it because
You don't care.
I would accept it from anybody because that's your truth. Okay, fine,
Yeah.
thank you. But if it came from somebody I didn't care about or somebody I didn't think twice about, I would just let it go.
Yeah, you would let it.
But if it was something that I actually felt deeply in my heart, and something I wanted to say, then this
You'd have
this
to let
is
it
a
out.
conversation that we need to have.
Right. Then you would
Yeah.
make the commitment to be like, hey, okay, can we get
Yeah.
together? We really
Yes.
need to talk about
Yeah.
this because I heard some things, blah, blah, blah.
And actually, this did happen, and it did happen, and I accepted it. But then again, then I reached out,
yeah.
and I
Yeah.
got no response. So after reaching out, I had to come to the conclusion: you don't want me in your life.
Yeah.
So there's nothing.
So then
I
again,
can
that
do
is
about
another. Like, well,
Yeah.
okay,
There
let
is
them.
nothing I
Like
can do
you.
about that.
Okay, fine.
I had to
You're
accept
done.
that relationship was over.
Yeah, then it's done.
Yeah.
That was
Because
it.
I don't want to look like a fool, and I have to keep on trying to save this relationship or whatever it might be. So then I just accepted it.
Yeah.
And then I did move on because
Yeah. And like, because you were able to do, like, did you find it like then it's freeing. Like, it's like,
you know
it
what,
doesn't
honestly,
take
it
up
wasn't
space.
freeing to me. It
No?
just gave me so many questions as to how did we get to this point?
Yeah.
Mm.
We can't even have a conversation. Like, so our friendship or our relationship didn't matter at all, that we couldn't even have one conversation. So to you, it was done
Yeah.
before I even had a chance to step in. See, to
Right.
me,
Yeah.
So it wasn't.
No,
that
that definitely.
for me. That was hard.
Yeah.
That was hard.
I can see that, and that definitely would suck if it was
Yeah.
something, and like not being able to be given the opportunity
Yeah.
to talk. Yeah, and they've just cut you out or whatever.
But even though
Yeah,
you came to the same
yeah.
conclusion that you didn't want me in your life, at least give me the opportunity to let me
yeah,
say what I need to say. But that I didn't even get that opportunity. So
Yeah.
I was left with more questions than answers.
yeah. But how are you doing now? Like, are you still?
Well, now
thinking
years
about
have
it?
passed. No,
Okay.
years have passed, and I've just completely moved on because obviously you were not that important to be in my life.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
if people don't give a shit.
Well, relationships take work, whatever relationship
yeah,
it is,
exactly.
right?
So we're friends. I feel that I can
Yeah.
say something to you, but I'm going to give you the opportunity to respond to me.
For sure.
I'm not just going to say it and then that's it. Well,
Yeah.
that's not any relationship.
Yeah.
I've said what I said. That's it. I'm dropping it, and then you
Yeah.
have nothing left.
That's not a relationship.
Yeah.
That to me is some sort of law-abiding citizen bullshit going on. Like that's not a relationship.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I'm just, how about you, Maria? Do you have any examples or anything like in your life where you've like, it could be even something small. Like, I'm just thinking about all those people who give a shit about like road rage, who are on the road,
Yeah.
and
Me.
who
I was
who
gonna
are
say
like, and get so angry and upset at the stranger you don't even know
Yeah.
who's like,
Yeah.
giving you road rage. And I'm just like, I'm
Sue's
very
not
much,
like that.
I'm just like,
No.
let them. Whatever, go about
My
your day.
road rage comes
I
from if
definitely
you are
not-
cutting me off and you're putting me in a position that you're risking my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That pisses me
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. Someone like that would,
Yeah.
of course, but
Yeah.
But I guess, is it enough? Like, I guess, what do you do about it? Whereas I'm like, okay, I might be like, oh my God, you're an idiot. What the frick are you doing?
yeah.
but I'm not going after that person. I'm
No,
not like,
fair.
whatever,
I'm not,
right? Like nobody's doing
I
that.
scream at
But
them.
I'm just saying there's other
And I carry
people
on.
who do, right?
Yeah.
Like something like on
Yeah.
the road,
Oh,
and you
there's
see all
lots
this
of
road
that.
rage and stuff,
There's
right?
a lot of road
And I'm just
rage,
like, I
yeah.
just think, how stupid.
Yeah, I
to
know.
me, to me, it's like, how stupid. I don't even know you.
Yeah.
Please go
Yeah.
about your day.
Yeah.
This is not what's going to ruin my day today. I'm going to move on.
I usually laugh. I usually smile at them and wave.
Yeah.
When they do that.
You know what? I wish I had that. I don't have that in me to do that. It's instant fire burn.
Okay,
And
yeah,
it's an instant fuck you. Like instant. I can't even compute. Like it doesn't even, I don't even think first. I hear it at the same time everyone else hears it. It's just like, what the fuck? Right away. Like, yeah, I can't help it.
I never do. I never. It depends. I think it depends on what mood.
I wish I was calmer. I just don't have it.
So many people, off topic, of course, but not because it's about that. But so many people have that tattooed on them.
Let them.
Let them.
Mary does.
Yeah. Another friend of mine does too. I notice a lot of people have that, right? But it means, it could mean.
I think we can all say let them, but I think it depends on your own individual, individual person, how you're going to deal with that.
Yeah, and that's what it is, though. It's
What,
Like some people could be okay with just saying, "Oh, you call me a bitch? Oh well,
yeah,
move on."
yeah.
I want to know why.
Yeah.
I want to know where I was. I want you to know
Yes.
why I was being a bitch at that
Yes.
moment. I need you to
but
know
that's
why.
the thing.
Yeah.
I guess that's where she's
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
though, it's taking up a lot of your
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
your
100%,
brain
yeah.
power at
Yeah,
this point,
yeah.
that and giving you added stress that you don't need. That's I think what she's trying to say.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Is it worth all that?
No,
It
but
depends. Sometimes it depends.
Right, like for me, it's not, but I am a lot more of the letting go person. You know that.
Yeah.
I do a lot of that.
We don't let anything
I don't
go.
let that
Right, but I am. So
Yeah.
this works
Yeah.
for me most of the time. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
It takes work, but I do try. I do try.
I'm like
I'm
you
like,
a little bit.
I
yeah.
don't, especially since I have high anxiety, I feel like if I don't know how I would survive in the world.
Yeah. No, I get
If
that.
I didn't do that more often, I
For
guess.
sure.
My anxiety would just
Be through the roof.
yeah, I don't think I could handle it. So maybe, yeah, it's different people. I guess that's,
So
have you ever felt anything like even in the past, before this let them theory, right?
yeah.
Where you were like, I really should have used that though. I should have used the let them theory. Like now that you think about it, you're kind of like, that was really stupid. I don't even know why I bothered. Why
Yeah.
I doing
Yeah.
that fucking
I
shit.
don't think so.
No.
I don't think
no?
so. I don't really
Like,
know.
What are you thinking now?
I'm
But there's
not-
not-
Yeah, like
Oh,
in the past, where you
yes.
should have been like, oh, I really should have just
Yeah.
used the let them theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
An example that you can say?
Yeah, you want me to?
Go
Yeah.
ahead, Tanya.
I have a really horrible sister-in-law. So yeah, I wish the whole let them theory, it would have like,
Uh-huh.
You're right. Yeah.
I wish I would have just let it end. Like,
Yeah.
because now where I'm at, you mean not like,
Yeah.
you don't serve my household in any way.
Mm-hmm.
There is no reason for us to even be in the same room. But back then, I wanted that relationship, or I wanted you to know that I'm not as horrible as you think I am, or whatever the case may be.
The whole people pleaser.
Yeah, I'm a people pleaser. Absolutely. And I think that because she is a narcissist, like very much so a narcissist, that there was no way. It didn't matter what I said or did.
No.
It didn't matter. And most family members have seen that now from her, so everybody's distanced, but it took a long time. Now that I'm on the other side, I wish I would have then been like, you really aren't as great as you think you are, but it took a long time for me to realize that. Because I always thought, no, she is. And I wanted other people to see how great she was, but no, you're not. You're a piece of crap as a person, like a human being. So,
Yeah.
oh, that was freeing.
That was good. That felt good though. I had a different answer. When she said sister-in-law, it triggered me. Yes, I
Because you know what? Like I held that in my
100%.
circle. Like I look now when I do come across, and it's funny because I laugh now, and I've caught myself at functions where I see her, I just start laughing. I'm like, I cannot believe I ever cared.
That you had, you use so much of your time and energy.
Was wasted on that. And I wanted
Yeah.
to be in your presence or wanted you to know that I cared about you or whatever.
Yeah.
No, like I can't believe I wasted my
Yeah.
fucking time. Now I laugh.
Yeah.
I find it funny now.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And it
You
takes a lot.
moved on.
Same
Yeah.
with my mom though too,
Yeah.
right? So I
Yeah.
could like it took me a long time. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that let them theory can
Yeah,
for a
and
lot
that's-
of different
and I think
situations.
that's what she's trying to say. She's
Yeah.
not, like she's not saying like, oh, let them and
Yeah.
fuck 'em.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's not.
I'm standing my
There
ground.
are yeah, but
Yeah.
it is. It's about boundaries. It's
Yeah.
about creating boundaries. It's
Yeah.
about
Your own. I
Yeah.
think it's about you.
and
You're
your
hurting yourself.
own
Yeah.
mental
Yeah.
health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, and so things are taking up all the
Yeah.
time because again,
Yeah.
you cannot control what people are going to say and
No.
do.
No.
People are always going to do and say whatever they want to do.
Yeah,
You
that'll never
can't
change.
control that, and that's
No.
what she's saying. We're taking so much time and
Yeah.
energy trying to control
To
that.
figure it out. Why?
Yeah,
You
whereas
can go crazy. Look.
you can't.
No.
And it was driving me
Can't.
crazy. I'm like, yeah.
You can
yeah.
only control yourself.
But you know
What
what? When
you
you're
say
dealing
is-
with
Yeah.
narcissistic people, though,
It's very
you
hard.
never
No,
will
you're
ever come out of
never
it.
going to win
Yeah,
that
you'll
way.
never win.
Ever.
Yeah,
No.
It's just a
Never,
circle
never.
that keeps going around and
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
No, you'll never
Definitely,
get the answers.
definitely.
you'll never. Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's why you place your boundaries, and
Yeah.
I do not have those people in my life or in my family's lives, right? And that's how that will stand. But
Yeah,
yes, now
yeah.
it's just let them and laugh because
Yeah.
Do you think the let them theory is the same as not caring, or is it something different?
I don't know.
I don't think it's the same. I don't think it's the same. as
That's
not
where
caring.
I've also heard another podcast where people were like, okay, so we just say let them. What
So we
the
don't
fuck
give
is
a
that?
shit.
Do we not give a shit about things? We just don't give a crap about things?
I don't
Like,
think
what
it's about not
is it?
caring.
And yeah, like I don't
I
think
don't
so
think
either.
so either. Yeah.
I don't think so either. The more I like watch
Yeah.
her and like see things and her explain things, it makes sense to me. I don't think it's about not caring. I just think it's about
Your
Protecting
own mental
yourself.
health.
Yeah.
protecting you.
100%.
Protecting
I
yourself.
agree. Yeah.
And what does that look like?
But then that almost
Yeah.
is like a fine line of like not
Yeah.
caring and caring, but still saying let them, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it is, and it isn't. So I know.
See, my first reaction, if someone's let them,
Yeah.
to- my first reaction is I'm always on the defense. I'm always on the defense.
But you are. You're. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like
I
defensive.
attack?
No, you're defense. Like you'll get.
yeah.
Well, my back gets up. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
you can call me a bitch,
Mhm.
but give me A, B, and C, Y,
Mm-hmm.
and then I need to be able to defend myself and
Mhm.
maybe change your point
Yeah.
of view.
But that's mine. I always want to change your point. I always want you to know that I'm not a
Right,
bitch,
and I
there
guess
might be a
that's what
reason.
she's trying
Yeah.
to say, though,
Yeah.
is that she
You're not going to change their point of
you're
view.
not going to change their point of view.
No.
Like, let them. They're going to have that point of
I
view.
know, but for me, it's hard to wrap my mind
Right.
around.
Yeah.
it.
yes, and that's the
my
thing. That's
first instinct.
right, and that's
all
what she's
the
trying
time.
to say. It is a mindset. It is
I
a
agree
way.
with that. Yes, it is a mindset.
Yeah, you've
but
gotta
my mind is not
practice
like
it.
that.
You do
Yeah.
have to practice.
No,
it. Yeah.
it's something you
do.
have to practice. It's not just
You
something
don't
that's
just
gonna
get it like
happen.
that.
Yeah, for sure.
Trust me, I wish I could be like that. Oh,
Yeah. I'm not saying that I'm like that like all the time, and it can be.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
You try to be.
I try to be
Yeah.
more now. Oh, because it like for me, if I don't, it is all consuming for me.
yeah.
It takes up a lot. My anxiety,
Yeah.
like I can't handle life. I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that is all I am thinking about. I have no choice but to do a lot of
Yeah, I get that.
like I can't.
I agree with you.
And
I
it
agree,
makes
yeah.
me crazy.
Yeah.
Like I can't do it. I know.
Well, it makes you crazy. Like, it makes you crazy too.
I just
Yeah.
It would
I just
take
keep
up.
dealing, I guess. But yeah,
Yeah.
no, like, it does take up a lot of space
Yeah.
to not.
and yes, I've just come to the conclusion though. It's not worth it.
It's not.
It's not worth it sometimes. It's not. It's
No.
not worth
No,
it.
you're
All
right. It's
that
not worth
time
it
and
sometimes.
Energy that is
Yeah.
wasted.
My anxiety.
on
There was a lot of time and energy wasted in certain situations
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
and
there's
I look
just a
back and I'm like,
lot.
holy crap, what a waste.
All right. Do you think that there are situations where you shouldn't just let them go?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. I know that you two very
Well,
much.
I'm like,
I don't. Yeah.
Okay. As Tanny was saying, her sister-in-law, my sister-in-law is a complete and utter bitch. She has caused so much chaos in my family that it is unbelievable. So, I could not let that go.
Mm-hmm.
She basically turned her parents, which are my in-laws, my husband's parents, like against us.
Mm-hmm.
I just simply sent out a text asking her a simple question, and then she just let it all out. So of course, then I have to fight. Then I'm defending myself. I'm defending my family. I'm defending my son. And
Do you think it's because it is family? That's why you can't do the whole let them, though, because
I think so,
it is,
too.
right? It's your family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to see you at a lot of functions or gatherings.
Do you
I'm
think
going to
that
see
that's
you.
why it's a little bit
Especially
harder
it
to
being a
use the let
sister-in-law.
them theory when it
I believe
becomes so personal that way? It's your family.
could be,
Yeah.
it could be. And
I do see that it could be a lot
Yeah,
more difficult
yeah.
than some Joe Blow on the street.
Well, if it's
Yeah,
a Joe Blow,
yeah.
again, if it's a Joe Blow, okay. But
Yeah.
if it's somebody close and tight, but I couldn't let that go.
Yeah.
And I
can see
still
it. It
cannot
does make it
really let
difficult.
that, and I know I should,
Yeah.
and I've done a lot better because I have moved on from that, but
Yeah.
because she's definitely not worth any
No,
Yeah.
any of your time.
Yeah.
space.
Yeah.
No, God, no.
Yeah. Yeah. It does. It is. I will say I agree. It makes it difficult when it's family, when it's close people, not just family, friends, but
Yeah,
like that who
yeah,
are very close to you.
Yeah.
Yes, that definitely I think would be a lot
Yeah.
more difficult.
It makes it a little bit harder.
Yeah, it's not. It's not black and white
Yeah.
No.
that way, but I think it is. It's just how you respond afterwards, the decisions you make
Yeah.
after,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I responded at the beginning, now I choose not to respond.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's great. That's your boundary now, right? Like you're like, no, okay,
Same.
I'm not gonna bug
Yeah.
me. Yeah, this is it,
I choose
right?
not to respond.
Do you think that this let them theory mindset is empowering, or is it a bit unrealistic?
I think it could be a little bit of both.
I was going to say I think it could be a bit of both.
Did you say unrealistic?
Empowering?
Or-
Yeah. Do you think it's empowering or a bit unrealistic?
I don't think it's unrealistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys think
I think it
a
could
bit
be a little
of both?
bit of both. I think it could be a little bit of both.
Well, because also we're fighters in the sense that like
Yeah.
so to us it's unrealistic for us
Yeah.
to let them in certain situations, right? I
Yeah.
feel like.
I guess depending on what it is.
I think it depends on who you are too as
Yeah.
a person.
Yeah.
What do you think, Sue?
I agree. I think it depends on who you are as a person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I do practice it a lot, but
Yeah.
I feel like, again, I practice it quite a bit, but
Yeah.
I am more that person who could probably let it go.
Yeah.
But then you guys are a little bit
Yeah.
not so much that way.
I don't want it to be preached to me. Like if somebody were to be like,
Yeah.
if I'm telling somebody something, they're like, well,
Let them.
just let them. That's not going to help me
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
No.
And we're, like, it's not something I just like, you're right. Let them and it'd be done.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Right.
work like that.
Yeah.
So like you said, it
Yeah.
is something that needs to be practiced. It's not something you can just be like, let them. And then I'm supposed to just, okay. Like no, it's just going to make me
it's not a
frustrated.
cure. It's
Yeah,
not,
it's just going to frustrate me.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
It's not. But it is a mindset. It's definitely
It's a mindset, but
where
it's
you've
not a
gotta-
quick fix.
No,
I
God,
think
no.
you have
God,
to.
no.
I think you have to believe it and try to do
Right.
it, or else what's
Practice
the sense
it.
of
It's practice
it? Or what's the sense of
Yeah,
saying
like
it if
yeah,
it's not
like
gonna-
I think you.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like, well, let them, and you're like, woohoo, great.
Don't know why I didn't think of that. Thanks.
Didn't think of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Right, it's done.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna have a great day now. Like.
No,
I
it's
don't
much
think
more-
it's that.
Yeah.
I don't.
Way
but
more
I
to
do
it.
think it is empowering. I do think if we practiced it more,
Mhm.
I think
You can.
Yes,
you wouldn't
gain
your
power
mind-
back.
Yeah, like you wouldn't have this like anger
I
maybe
agree.
towards a lot of things that you hold on to.
Yeah.
I think we hold on to a lot of things that maybe
I think.
we
shouldn't.
shouldn't. But again, that's me. I am that person. I know
Yeah.
other people have a lot harder time doing that, right?
For sure. For sure.
And I'm not saying that I don't hold on to things. It depends on what it is. I can feel very about something
Yeah.
very strongly
Yeah.
about something too, right? But yeah,
I think it depends on what it is. You're right. Like it
depends on what it is, and I think
I
the
hold
person
on to-
that you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I wish I didn't hold on to things and I wouldn't let things bother me as much, but I'm trying to get like past that.
Yeah, like,
Myself
don't get me
with
wrong.
my-
I wish I could be. I'll let them. No, care. They don't like me. They don't this, that, whatever.
I get it. It's hard.
I wish I could be just an inch more like that.
Because I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
men are like Billy for sure is very much like so. Like
Oh.
he doesn't even realize
Yeah.
if somebody were to cut
Yeah.
him up to his face, he wouldn't even. He'd be like, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Because things like that, he just doesn't let it bother him.
Yeah.
Or I'll be like, did you hear
Yeah.
this? This person said this. He's like, okay, who cares what the hell
Yeah.
they say? Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean who cares?
I think Dana would be like that. too.
Yeah.
I think a lot of
Yeah, I think a lot of
Men in
you're right,
general
men.
are just
Yeah.
usually more, they don't let
Yeah.
things bother them.
I think
like that.
because they don't have that. I don't know. Emotion, like the right?
and I don't want to say that.
No,
we're
me
not saying
neither.
that guys don't have
I
emotion.
don't.
They
Some of
just
them-
process them.
They
Process
differently.
things differently, I guess, than women. Maybe.
Because
Maybe.
Dana too. If I went up
probably
to
fair
that
to
person, I heard somebody didn't like you. They said something that they can't stand you. You'd be like, and like what?
Yeah,
So what's
okay.
the point telling me? Who cares?
Yeah.
Right? And I'd be like, what?
Yeah.
What did I do? What the hell did I do, man?
Yeah.
I was so kind.
Yeah.
I'd be. I
This
piss
is
me
like
off. It would
the
piss me
more
off. It would.
the more I watch her, the more that she explains things. I'm like, yeah, like I'm watching her.
Yeah.
Like she does make me feel empowered.
Where do you
Like,
watch her on YouTube?
I just
or
reels come up,
Yeah,
things
yeah.
like that, and I'm just like, yeah, you're right.
is she?
And I
she
just
started
like,
to
I
let
like
them.
it.
Is she? Sorry, is she the one that Mel Robbins? Just so
Mel
everybody.
Robbins,
Okay.
yeah. And I do like
Yeah.
she talks and I'm
Yeah.
yeah,
Damn it. Yeah, that sounds.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. I feel empowered, and I'm
she's done.
Yeah,
and
I'm
that's
just
really
like-
the podcast. To it,
so
like
I do
yeah.
like it.
Audio
And I'm like,
book.
I do feel empowered when she's sitting there talking and it all makes sense and stuff.
Yeah.
It's practicing it. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like,
That's
she's
the
talking
thing.
about
Yeah.
it, and you're like,
And you're taking it all in.
"That's
Yeah.
right. You're right.
I think I
you're
gotta listen
right.
to her.
Like, you're doing this, but it's practicing it. It's
Yeah.
definitely a mindset of practicing it and using
Yeah.
it and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I do use it with my kids. I say it all the time. I'm
Yeah.
like, let them.
Yeah.
Because of this, and this. Like
Yeah.
I do try. I try to get them more
Yeah.
also because at this age, right? They're just like, especially with social media, right? They see a lot.
It was
on
banned social media for 16 and under am I correct?
Here?
No,
it
not
wasn't
here. Australia
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
But
I think it was a great idea.
because they're
Yeah.
living that life where everything looks perfect on social media.
Yeah.
There are all these people, good examples, right?
Yeah.
Friends. All of a sudden, you think that they're your friends.
Yeah.
But you didn't get invited,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
you see on social media, everybody's there.
Everybody.
You're not there. You
Yeah.
didn't even know about it. Like things like
And that's
that.
all. And that makes
That's
the person.
hard.
Wow. Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah, that
That's
would be hard.
That's hard.
Yeah.
I could see banning it for kids because
I
like,
think
or
so. I
they
think it's
see
great.
other
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they're living this great life.
Yeah.
They're doing all this stuff. It's just
And-
what you post.
That's right.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna post myself having a really shitty day.
Yeah.
Or, well, I
Yeah.
might because I don't
Yeah.
give a crap. But like normal people,
But they don't.
Yeah.
Not that age
no,
group.
they don't.
No.
Right? They're all like,
No,
perfect.
you're
right.
and
So I've
makeup
had-
has to be all done.
Try to
and-
use that.
I like that.
I
Yeah.
try to use that more
Yeah.
with them, like that kind of stuff. Like, listen,
Yeah.
this isn't perfection.
No.
this
Yeah.
this is you're seeing like a perfect
Yeah.
world. That is not it. Like that's not it. Like just
Well, yeah.
That's just what they want you to see.
yeah, that's what they want. You to see.
Mm.
Like
Yeah. No.
it's- yeah, but it does. It definitely takes discipline and I think practice. And yeah, and I'm sure that there's a lot of people out there that are like, yeah, no, that's not for me.
Yeah.
I'm not the let them kind of people, whatever
Yeah,
and stuff, and don't buy
Don't-
into it. I buy into it. I think there's something to it. I believe in it and
Mhm.
and stuff. But
Me too.
yeah, but yeah, I just I like the stuff that she says and what she's talking about. I can see it. It's just practicing
yeah.
it. is
Yeah,
a little
that's
more
the hard part.
believable. But
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's the hard
That's
part.
really good. Yeah, it's
But
true.
yeah, I just thought I'd talk about it
I like
because
that.
I see it more and more now. It's out there more and more and stuff.
Yeah.
I have not read her book. I would like to
I'd like
read
to
her book.
too, yeah.
I will pick it up and read it because I would like to dive in a little bit
Yeah.
more into it.
I'd like to read it too. That would be
But yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, well, and the thing is, you don't read, you can get it in audio.
Yeah,
and stuff too.
Yeah,
Just listen
because
to
I
it.
asked
Yeah.
for an audiobook. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So I just want to know your thoughts.
I think
But
it's a
yeah.
great theory.
Thank you.
Me, myself, I do too. Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
As long as you're able to implement it.
Yeah.
right? 'Cause,
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Not
don't
just say it. You're
Yeah.
right. Like, and
Yeah.
people, again,
know.
lots
It's
of
great
people,
in theory, but yeah,
Yeah.
you actually have
Yes.
to put it into emotion.
and a lot of
Exactly.
people do have it all. Like, a lot of people have, I mean, it's a great tattoo. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, but a lot of people, but you have to, you
Kinda
can't
practice
just,
it.
Yeah.
Because you could say it till you're blue in the face.
Yeah, I
but-
know.
Oh, I don't care, let them. But
inside,
it's burning.
Yeah.
It's burning inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to want to, yeah.
Burning.
No, but yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, that was it.
That's a great one. Thank you, Sue.
All right, guys. Thanks so
Thanks.
much. Like, share, and comment, and subscribe. Hit subscribe. All right.
Let them.
And have a great day.
Have a good
Have a
one.
great day.